Hi there, this is Corey from Lightspeed, and today we're going to be looking at the basic navigation and introduction to Lightspeed Retail. This video is meant as an introduction to our system, how it's designed, and the best way to navigate through it. Lightspeed Retail is built to be flexible, so you'll develop your own particular way to use us that fits your store's needs. Today, we'll be taking an overall look at the structure of the site and its design to act as a guide for you to tailor our features to your business's needs. Lightspeed Retail is, first and foremost, a website. So, like most websites, we're built around links, pages, and tabs. When you first log in, you'll see on the far left the main navigation bar. When you first log in, you'll see on the far left the main navigation bar with links to all of the main menu pages of the site. These tabs are the major entry points into Lightspeed Retail, with each one containing functions and pages built around that common theme. So, if you wanted to add an item or manage your inventory, you'd click on Inventory. If you wanted to run a sale, handle a refund, or anything else involving the register, you would click on Sales. And likewise, if you wanted to do an administrative task or change the settings of your shops, go to Settings. Another important thing to remember is that everything is connected. In Lightspeed Retail, everything is interlinked. So if you see a blue link on any page, you can click it to be brought to the corresponding part of the site. Let's go into our reports page to show an example of this. You can see here that I'll go into the lines report, which is one of those blue links, and that will bring us into today's sales. We can see here a line item that was on a sale that happened a few weeks ago. Every sale is connected to a customer who bought an item at a specific time as part of a specific transaction. You'll see a blue link for the customer, the item, and the transaction. You can click on any of these to be brought to those specific pages. So we'll click on Brad Melberg, and that will take us to Brad's customer record. Another important thing to remember is that we're consistent. The pages for reports, or customers, or sales, or even items all follow the same design. So if you learn how to do one function of the site, it's easy to learn the rest. Here's a couple of things to remember when learning our system. Every page will have its own sidebar that's similar to the main bar on the left-hand side of the screen. Each one of these allows us to navigate through the other linked documents or information about the record that we're in. So, for instance, if we wanted to see sales that we've made to Brad, we can go into the sales section and see the items that he's purchased. It's like a mini report just for Brad. Across every tab and page, these rules will apply. If it's blue, you can click on it. If it's a column in a list, you can click on that to sort by both ascending and descending. If there's a drop-down menu above a list, that means you can filter by that drop-down. For instance, we could see all of Brad's items that he's purchased at our Brooklyn location, or we could switch to one of the other shops, or even select all shops, and hit search again to get a full list of everything he's ever purchased. You can also print or export a spreadsheet file of the list that we're currently viewing. If you go down to the very bottom left of the main sidebar, you'll see the Help button. This allows you to go in and access our documentation, the most recent release notes for the product. We can also see a little snapshot of the new features that have come out lately here. You're able to submit your own ideas and suggestions for features for the software. And you can see a handy list of keyboard shortcuts. In addition, you can see the current status of the system, as well as get the support number or access live chat. Let's go ahead and hit the documentation button, and that will take us to the Retail Support Center on our website. From here, we're able to get most of that other information, such as the status, release notes, and training videos. But the core is going to be going into the help section for the particular segment of the product we're looking at, whether that's the iPad or the desktop app itself. Let's click on Help there. and that will take us to the main page for Lightspeed Retail's help. We can of course search for a keyword or feature up at the top, and that will help find any pages with that relevant information. We can see any popular articles, as well as recently updated articles, a selection of video tutorials, along with a link to see more of those. And then right up in the top left here, you'll see the contents. This allows us to get into a sidebar with all the different categories and subcategories of information within each one of these articles. So for instance, if we're looking to create a customer type, we just need to take a look at that article, and it will provide us with step-by-step instructions. When you're on the help pages, you'll also have access to the live chat section of the site. And this allows you to submit questions directly to our support team and chat with a real person if you need any assistance with anything or you'd like some additional help. Hopefully this video has helped you to get your bearings as you first log in to Lightspeed Retail and start to find your way around the system. Thanks again for signing up,